Hello, Onigato here for Oni in the Garden, and we're going to start with the strawberries. Or at least two of the sets of strawberries. I've got more. So, as you can see, we're starting to get some growth on that. Let me move my finger a little bit. And I'm actually seeing ants in there, so I need to do something about that real quick. Got what looks like 5 different berries in there right now, which is really nice. This pot over here doesn't look like it's got any berries yet, or any flowers for that matter. I really need to get in there and pull out all that thrush. But they are 2 different varieties, so I'm not overly concerned. Random stuff popping up over here. I'm gonna pull a lot of this. I've pulled a couple of things that were definitely not what I was looking for, but the onions definitely look good enough to eat, which is probably why something or other has been eating them. Don't know what, don't really care what. If I can identify any of these other ones, like that or that, it's kind of washed out on my screen, but hopefully you guys can see it. I might transplant some of them, but for the most part, I think I've just got a bunch of weeds in there. Over here, still haven't gotten these thinned out, but you can see there's a lot of true leaves that are starting to come in. So I also can see some signs of snacking by something or other out here. Over here in this bed, got around and finally cleared it out. So what you see there are the 6 different strawberry plants that were independently growing. They were all basically feeders off of one of the other strawberry pots. The oregano and the mint have been completely removed from here. The oregano has been moved over to the potato bucket, just because it won't spread and get crazy that way. So, yeah. But back in here, those divots that you can see, 2 back there, 2 in the front, that's bush beans, or it will be again here in a couple of weeks, hopefully. It's the last of the original set of seeds that I got about 4 years ago, 5. So the seeds themselves are really old. There's 4 in each hole. So if more come up than I expect, I'll just thin them out, move them around a little bit. If nothing comes up, I've got spares in the back, so that's not a big deal. Lemongrass still looks gross. Fern is toast. I've got something that looks kind of like a basil coming up right here. Let's take a leaf off of it and see if it actually is. Doesn't really smell like a basil. It definitely doesn't taste like a basil either. Fairly sweet leaf though. Let's see. Apple tree. Finally got around to lopping off that one limb. So, starting to see some growth signs on neighborhood trees. And this is still really flexible. So I'm going to guess that we've probably got something here. Definitely need to get over there with a weed whacker. Cut things back around there, see what we can get. In fact, I need to take and bring out the mower and just mow my front lawn. It's been warm enough for long enough so the grass is finally starting to get long again. And other things keep popping up too, like them's dandelions, I think. It's gotta go. The lemon This is the last time I'm going to be doing an update unless something really spectacular happens. But did a cut back on the lemon all the way back to here. And you can kind of see when I did, this entire section was just dead. Just all of it. I can see some green down here, so I'm afraid to cut back into that just in case it is alive. But I'm not really holding my breath either. Should be getting our refund soon, so hopefully that should get a couple of bags of dirt. Once it does, I'll plant it out, and I'll let you know what's going on with that at that time. But in the meantime, spring has sprung, so it's definitely starting to move along. Y'all have yourselves a good one.